All right, welcome to the relationship show. This woman writes this post. How do you not get your hopes up? She says, "Hi everyone. I recently had a great breakthrough in therapy, and I realized that for years I had been gravitating towards people that I would never like romantically or physically." So why does she do that? Well, oftentimes when we don't believe that we are worthy of something or worthy of a relationship or deserve a relationship, well, we set up the situation for us to fail, or we choose situations for us to fail. And oftentimes this is subconscious. So if you are, in therapy or whatever, and the time that you're watching this video, I have it set up that you can schedule a call with me. Schedule that call because I'm going to save you so much time, like doing with this therapy thing. Because I don't know how long it took her to figure these things out, but it's like I'm saying this because at the end of this post, I just read it over. She didn't really change. She has it intellectually in her head, but it's not like she can actually use it now, and she still has the fears that she doesn't deserve it. And so let's continue on, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Not to get into too many details, but it means that now, as a result, I'm trying a new strategy with online dating because with lockdown, it's impossible to meet someone organically. So when I look at these posts too, I check what kind of words they're using because it kind of gives you a structure on what their model of the world is, and then kind of what they're going through right there. And when you see words like impossible, when things are impossible, it's almost never the case. It's like always something is impossible, and then it gets broken, some record gets broken, or somebody figures out a new way to do it and they break through or whatever. But it's like when you get in this impossible thing, it's just like you're stuck. And so right now, she just needs to be unstuck. And then at the time of her writing this post, it's after her therapy session. And so it's like giving me hints that she's still stuck. So there's one clue here. And she says, "I'm trying to target different people." And that's great that you are trying something new. So it's like when you fail at something, well, what do? You try something else. And if that doesn't work, you try something else and try something else until you find, what works. That's Tony Robbins' quote right there. Think of it as someone who's discovering a new area of their personal life and is eager to explore and finally feel excited and hopeful about the future. It's like when you discover a new fruit and it's delicious and you want more, except the fruit will match with you and never message / reply. So she's just saying she's not getting replies from online dating. So she's like refining her criteria, jumping back in there, getting some matches, but not getting any results. She says, "How do I not get my hopes up every time I have a match?" So what is she trying to do? She's thinking that she doesn't deserve it still. With her title, "How do I not get your hopes up?" How do you not get your hopes up? It's like, well, if you approach it like this, you're approaching it still in a way that isn't really feel like you deserve yourself or you deserve the result that you want and that you've dreamed about. And when you don't feel like you deserve it, you don't get it. And so still you're in that pattern of thinking. And even though you're intellectually realizing, yeah, that's great, that's a first step, but you still haven't implemented it. Because everything really starts from a belief. It's like if you believe you can do it, then all of a sudden you start taking action on a consistent basis towards what you want. If you don't believe what you can get, or you don't believe in yourself, then you will, in congruency, take action towards you not getting that. And right now you still have fears associated to being in a relationship or someone contacting you. It's like, unless you can change that belief, chances are you're still going to get the same exact results that you've always gotten.